Hello. So, the NBA season is almost over, and I thought it was the perfect time to play Stay or Go with the Washington Wizards. The game's pretty simple. I'm simply going to go through the roster, and I'm going to say who I think should stay or go for the future. Let's go ahead and get started. We'll start off with Denny. Denny, I think, should stay. While his numbers haven't improved that much from last year to this year, he's gotten a lot better on defense, and I think he's only going to grow with the team. So Denny, I would keep around. Bradley Beal, I think Bradley Beal should be traded. I know he wants to stay here. I actually did a whole video on it. You can check that out on my channel. But I think Bradley Beal should go. I think right now we could get a lot for him. I think it can help us build towards the future. And I think he's not going to be around long enough for all these young kids to fully develop and for him to still be effective. So Bradley Beal, he should go. Thomas Bryant, I like Thomas Bryant. He's a big guy, he has energy. Other than this year, he's been known to shoot the three. He's a good all-around player. Can he start? Is he a backup? That kind of remains to be seen, but I think Thomas Bryant should probably stay around. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, similar to Bradley Beal, I think he should go. I do like his three-point shooting. I do like his defense. He's a good glue guy for our team, but just his age, by the time our young kids are good in the next 3-4 years, he's going to be very old and probably ineffective at that point. So I think if we can trade Kentavious Caldwell-Pope and get something for him, I think he should go. Vernon Carey Jr., I mean, he doesn't really do much. He doesn't play at all. So Vernon Carey Jr. should go. Pretty easy, cut and dry. Bye, Vernon. Daniel Gafford. Daniel Gafford should definitely stay. Again, he's a big guy. He has energy. He does a lot of things. He doesn't shoot the ball, but he's really good with lobs. He's really good with putbacks. He rebounds okay for the time that he does play. Daniel Gafford could stay. I think him and Thomas Bryant could be a pretty good 1-2 punch at the center position. Anthony Gill. Anthony Gill can go. Anthony Gill he doesn't do anything for me. He doesn't play that much. He doesn't really excel at anything on the basketball court. And he's 29 years old. We don't need Anthony Gill. Bye, Anthony. Now, Hachimura. Hachimura should stay. He's still pretty young. He's still pretty new to basketball. I think Hachimura, especially given his success this year as a three-point shooter, I think he's shown, plenty of growth, even if his numbers are a little bit down, but that's mainly due to his minutes per game and the fact that he had some, I'm going to say mental health issues at the beginning of the season. I think Hachimura should definitely stay and definitely be a part of the future. Corey Kispert, he started off really slow for the Wizards. He's kind of sort of looking like a bust, but since that rough start, he's turned into a really good shooter. He's not much of a playmaker. He's not very good on defense, but I think every team needs a shooter, and I think Corey Kispert could be that for the Washington Wizards. And Kyle Kuzma, I think, should stay. Kyle Kuzma, he's played really well for us. He does a little bit of everything. He gives you some rebounds. He gives you some assists. He shoots the three-point ball. He's an energy guy. Everyone in the locker room seems to like him. Kyle Kuzma should stay. He's only 26, so even in a few years, he'll still be in his prime. I think we should keep Kyle Kuzma around. Now, Neto. This one I'm not too sure about. I mean, he'd definitely be a backup for us in the future if he were to stay, but I'm going to say we're probably okay with him going. He doesn't shoot the three ball that well. He doesn't play defense all that well. He does give you energy. He does give you hustle. He does try on defense at least, but he's just a little small. He gets bullied around on defense sometimes, and he doesn't really do much for me, so Neto can go. Kristaps, he just got to Washington, so we don't know, but we kind of have history on him. We know what he is and what he isn't. He can be really good on defense. He can score the ball. He's never been much of a rebounder. But I think having Kristaps, I'll say should keep him. I think Kristaps should stay. I'm gonna ride it out and see what he can do for us. Tomas, we just brought him back. We just gave him, I think, a 2-year deal. But I've never been a huge Tomas fan. He just doesn't really do a lot for me. I know he's a big point guard, but overall, just his game, I think he's extremely mediocre, probably even below average. So I think Tomas can go. Jordan Shackle only played 2 games. There's nothing to really know about him. He is still technically on the roster, but Jordan Shackle can go. We can get rid of him. We don't need him for the future. Ish Smith, back again. You look at Ish's numbers, they look pretty good. You know, he shoots a good percentage from both the 2 and the 3. His free throws aren't that good, but he does give you some points. He does give you some assists. But overall, when you watch him, he's so bad on defense. He's so bad on defense. He gets bullied. People run by him. He can't really guard anyone one-on-one. He's not a very good team defender. And a lot of the assists he does get, they seem kind of like easier assists. He's usually passing to wide open people, or people are cutting the rim. And really any point guard can make those passes. So I'm going to say Ish Smith should go. Isaiah Todd hasn't played a lot, but when he hasn't really been all that effective. Plus, he was only a second rounder. Most second rounders don't pan out. So I would be okay with Isaiah Todd going. Cassius Winston, same thing. He doesn't play a lot. He hasn't really shown anything his last 2 years. He was a second round pick. Again, they don't usually pan out all that much. So for me, Cassius Winston could go. I don't think we're losing much with Cassius Winston. So let's go ahead and recap. We're going to keep Denny. We're going to get rid Bradley Beal here. We're going to keep Thomas. We're going to get rid of Contavious. Get rid of Vernon. We're going to keep Daniel. Get rid of Anthony, though. Keep Hashi. Keep Kispert. Keep Kyle Kuzma. We can get rid of Raul. We'll keep Kristaps. We can get rid of Tomas. Get rid of Jordan. Get rid of Ish. Get rid of Isaiah. And get rid of Cassius. So, right here, right now, I think we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 players. I think we have 7 players for our future. Those are the main 7 that should be getting playing time right now. And other than that, we need to trade away the people that we can, get some return for them. We need to look towards the draft, build up some capital, and that way we can maybe make a big trade in the future. But these 7 players are who I see as our future. These are the only ones I think we should keep around. Tell me what you think. Comment, like, share, subscribe for future videos. Bye everyone.